Ukraine says Russian forces launched 70 missiles on Wednesday. 51 of them were intercepted, but those that did strike knocked out power and water service across Ukraine and killed at least 7 people. Several regions say their power has now been largely restored. Russian strikes also slammed into a hospital maternity ward, killing a newborn baby. The International Rescue Committee has condemned that attack in the Zaporizhia region, saying women and children continue to pay a high price for this war. Following the strikes, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky urged an emergency meeting of the UN Security Council to support the Ukrainian peace formula, saying there should be no room for terror in the world. And CNN's Matthew Chance is in southern Ukraine with more details now on Russia's latest assault on the country.
The latest target in Russia's ruthless missile barrage. The Ukrainian maternity ward pounded from the skies. Emergency workers pulling a doctor and a young mother from the rubble. But a newborn baby, just 2 days old, couldn't be saved. Tatiana is the grandmother, now in unbearable pain. Her daughter's face and legs were wounded by shrapnel, she says, but it's the loss of that child that's left her daughter emotionally shattered. Another life, another family, now in ruins. Across Ukraine, the roar of Russian missiles is tearing up the skies. Near the capital, Kiev, a residential building was hit. The yard outside turned into a smouldering disaster zone. Officials say casualties are high, with dozens injured or killed, as Russia tries to target energy and water infrastructure across Ukraine, an apparently deliberate attempt to make people here suffer. And another obstacle the Ukrainian leadership is vowing to overcome.
The task has been set. We will restore all of this, and we will get through all of this, because we are an unbreakable people.
But with power outages nationwide, these are fragile times. Shops operating by flashlight, public transport at a virtual standstill, and even hospitals far away from the war zone on emergency supplies.
But lights are now back on in at least some parts of Ukraine following the massive wave of Russian strikes. Officials say electricity has been restored in 90% of the city of Lviv, with heat and water service back up and running, while power supply is also coming back in Odessa and in the Zaporizhia region. Meanwhile, a senior World Health Organization official says millions of Ukrainian lives could be in danger this winter. That's because hospitals across the country lack power and fuel, which can prevent them from providing proper care to patients. But some European cities are hoping to alleviate that problem by donating power generators to Ukraine. They will go to key facilities such as schools, hospitals, and water supply stations. At the UN, the US ambassador slammed Moscow over the attacks on Ukraine's power system.
Colleagues, it seems that Putin is determined to reduce Ukraine's energy facilities to rubble. Putin's motive could not be more clear and more cold-blooded. He is clearly weaponizing winter to inflict immense suffering on the Ukrainian people.